Hello viewers, well it's time for trailer versus trailer, two trailers in a head-to-head, and in the red corner we have Gran Turismo 7 and in the blue corner we have Forza Motorsport. Let's see how they compare. So trailer versus trailer then, kind of blew your mind there I think by having it going through the different speakers. Two trailers at the same time side by side. We are comparing them, aren't we? We are looking at which each one's got to offer early on. Two games that are literally years away from the market. Both of these games are unlikely to see the market before, I don't know, late 2021 at the earliest. Games take a long time to develop. And then you're probably going to see the definitive version in 2024, an improved version in 2025, 2026, and by 2029 they'll both have it absolutely nailed. So if you're looking at this now and thinking, oh, that's what I'm going to be playing in the next few months, year or so, nah, it's early days. This technology you're seeing has already been in development for probably 2, 3, 4 years already. A lot of the technology you're seeing here, these companies are way ahead of what you're going to see from third-party developers. So it's definitely going to be a challenge for people. We're looking here, obviously we've seen a little bit more way of gameplay from Gran Turismo, but it's so early you can't make your mind up. And I'm going to discuss this as well. I'd really like to know your feelings and thoughts on the comparisons between the two games, what elements you've seen that you like and don't like. What I think has been fascinating in the comments from people is how they've already made their mind up. I've seen people saying the physics engine on Forza is not going to change. How do you know that? What makes you think that? And so I'd really like to know your opinions on what you think these games are going to be like based on your perception of a trailer like this. But in terms of just visuals, I'm actually more impressed with what I see with Forza on that corkscrew than I am with Gran Turismo in some ways. Just something about the way the cars moved and looked and the grittiness to it and the particle effects just stood out to me just a little bit more at this stage, and I like that. I think Gran Turismo has always been very clinical, but I think the in-car experience, I'm going to discuss this on a separate Gran Turismo video, I think the in-car experience is something that could do with some work. But either way, which game looks best? I would really like your thoughts on what you think, and then I'll come back to that directly in a comments video, and then that way you can give me your feedback on the various different games, and I'll come back and have a little bit of chat about it as well, adding to what I've already said here and elaborating on it in more detail. But that's it from me for now. As ever, more soon. Hello viewers, well thanks for watching the video today. Do like and subscribe, it supports what we do. Do become a YouTube member. YouTube Patreon supports all of our content you see on the channel, and of course lots of gaming from retro to modern games. I love it all in terms of racing action. So click on one of the two videos just there to find out more.